should get like a something like soft to rest here, so I can like rest my arm on it.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
got nothing.
See, that's a bad thing for me because I have pillows to my left and to my right.
Never enough pillows.
The bill's way the fuck over there.
Shuttle has a suggestion for you, Fluffy.
That's never a problem for now. About it.
Yep, and we're here. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shadows of Landar, episode 3. So I was about to hold up 2 fingers. 3.
Woohoo!
I have the sniffles. I apologize.
Oh, you're fine. So, last time, our party had some interesting encounters. Letari ran into an old friend and some got followed by Stalverk a lot.
Hi.
Hi. Null was Null. I don't know how to otherwise describe that.
That's accurate.
And some unfortunate things did happen. The 2 people that were hunting down Stalverk did in fact notice him, but before they found him, they recognized our dear friend Adam. Or, sorry, Mr. Williams.
That's my father's name.
Lovely day.
Do your last name!
What? David Williams.
Yes. And in recognizing him, they decided to burn down his tavern. Unfortunately, the fire curse has struck another one of Drag's characters when it comes to a tavern.
At least he didn't do it this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
at
true.
least
It's
this time it
never
wasn't
a
his
fire
fault.
I start. It's one I usually worsen, but never start.
Fair. I started the one in Wither. I will admit that.
Technically, you started both of them now.
Which in turn pissed off Stalverk, although he doesn't show it.
Yes! Well, shit. Now that you say that, I did start both of them. Fuck.
Yeah.
You're the one with the fire curse.
Well, oh well.
Drag
Arson it is.
Don't explode.
But they did end up chasing down the 2 that were hunting down Stalverk, and after a fight, thankfully, none of our players here went down, but the 2 assassins did. So they left them alive so that Stalverk could send them back with a message. Our party went and found another inn to stay at, in which they got some drinks, got some food, and eventually settled down for a well-deserved rest after the long day they had. That is where we'll pick up.
Stalverk went to bed.
Yeah.
He left the other 3 to do whatever they were doing.
Well, I think we ended where everybody
Yeah, thanks.
going to bed.
Pretty much.
And I believe, other than the short little dream that David had, that was pretty much it. But other than that, you all slept peacefully. Next morning, you can hear the sounds of the city outside the window. You can smell food being cooked. You can hear a slight ruckus downstairs, as this is a fairly bigger tavern and inn than David's was. there's quite a few more patrons and all of that. So it is up to you guys what you do now, but you can hear the sounds and everything.
I'm already
What do you do?
downstairs, sitting like in a corner somewhere, just chilling, waiting.
Okay.
I
All right.
am preparing for the day.
Oh god.
Your 10-minute routine, I assume.
Yep.
All right. Good answer.
Yeah, I'm going to remember that I added a spell to my list, but didn't actually write it down.
Good.
It's fine. He has Disquiz selfie now. It's great.
Ooh, there you go. You know, that could have come in
I
handy,
I
before.
mistype it. Yeah,
just as a point of reference there.
but burning ons and mage armor. I had to make a call. He
Fair.
didn't need
I'll
to
give you
disguise
that one.
himself.
I'll give you that one.
He was remote. But yeah,
I'll give you that one.
yeah. David Widow went to his tavern early.
All right. We will get to as far as which French tavern. Letari, what are you doing as soon as you wake up?
Making sure all of my stuff is still intact because we did kind of just take off. So I want to make sure I do have all of my things. Make sure none of the pieces from any of the things that I've been working on have fallen off or anything weird like that. And then I'll probably head downstairs for breakfast and just wait on everybody.
All right. You see Stalverk down there, and I'll eventually join you guys down there. But we'll jump back to David real quick. That way he can search the remnants of his tavern, which you notice when you get there. Unfortunately, more of the floor and stuff have caved in, and it's done. It's gone. It is no longer in any condition to be used. It's going to have to be torn completely down now.
Well, it's been a good run, nameless tavern.
Might take a while.
So you said you wanted to search as far as see if anything was left or stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
All right, and searching through the. Oh, that's not a bad roll. That is a. What is it?
And I'd say actually with
Alright.
advantage because
Oh,
it's your tavern and you know where things would be.
Oh, that is
So-
a dirty 20 then.
All right. Well, it's good. You find a few odds and ends as far as from the kitchen that obviously, pots, pans, stuff like that isn't really going to burn up too much. Of course, there's burn spots on them. You do find one of the bigger things you find is underneath the counter.
Hmm.
It is your little box as far as where you put all the coin.
Huh.
So in that box, you do have the payments as far as for their rooms. Some patrons before, so shoot, how much did I say the room was? I don't remember.
It
A
was
gold
a
a minute.
gold.
Gold room.
A gold. Okay. So you have so prior to theirs, you have another 5 gold in there. So I'd say 8 gold, but then you also have the little bag of 25 gold that was thrown at you by the rather large individual.
There was something about magic meats or something like that.
It was rounds all around that night.
Yeah, it was rounds for the house.
The small one handed out pouches and said something about magical meat or something.
Oh,
Like
the meat man.
The meat man, right?
Yeah, he said something about the meat man. So in total, you find, I'd say you find maybe a couple silver and a couple copper. So I'd say 5 silver, maybe 3 copper pieces. So in total, you find 33 gold, 5 silver, and 3 copper.
All right.
Other than that, the three you currently had staying there, they did seem to get out with all of the things. You don't find any of their stuff. Other than that, nothing too important. Your ledgers are gone. Those are gone.
That's fair.
But like I said, other than that, there wasn't much you could do as far as recovering much from that.
Now here's a question, Bill. Can I take one of
Yes.
those frying pans and attach it to my belt for like mysterious bullet resistance?
Ting!
There's only
No.
one thing I can say to that. This is not PUBG. There is no butt pan, I'm sorry.
What butt
Yeah,
pan?
If-
OP butt
You
pan.
can't- okay, you know what? You can if you want, but I will say it will not add bonus to your AC.
Damn. I'll pass.
Because again, it's burnt. So it's not gonna be the best protection. If Letari were to shoot you with her pepper box, it would
He doesn't
it'd
even
go
know
through
I
it.
have that yet.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the lump at your lower back has been pointed out several times.
Yeah, by individuals that have noticed it. David was
Okay.
not one of them.
Well, he hasn't
Alright.
thought to question it just yet.
Well, player knowledge knows it.
Yes.
David doesn't, so that's fine. But yeah, if you were to get shot by something, it'd go through the pan.
Well, damn. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, what else do you want to do while you're there?
That's really about it.
All right. Do you make your way back to the other tavern?
Yes.
Okay. As you make your way back, okay. So as David is making his way back, sorry, I just saw the thing. Huffle burning her hand. Okay. Huffle. No. But as you make your way back, no, you're beginning to make your way downstairs now after your 10-minute ritual of waking up and making yourself fabulous. Letari and Stalverk, would there been anything you guys talked about while as far as y'all were waiting for
He
Null
is
and
sitting
the other one to get
there,
back?
his arms crossed, his feet up on the table. I don't think he really wanted to talk. He's just kind
That's
of,
fair.
he's
That's
just
very fair.
watching.
That's completely fair.
Very
No,
silent.
Tori's just rereading over some old notes while she's eating.
Okay.
Chances are he ate in this
Hello?
room earlier. Oh god.
Interaction.
Morning.
Where's the barkeep?
Uh-uh.
Friday is coming with. Maybe. We'll wait for him a little bit, I think. You two seem to get along. That's nice.
What?
Not talking yet. That's definitely getting along.
No, he's talking about the barkeep.
Oh.
You didn't kill him, so that's always good.
I don't have a reason to.
Good. That's good. I do have one thing I need to do, so I guess I'll meet back here in a second.
I'm not moving.
Alright. I'll be back. And he's just gonna walk off.
Okay.
All right. As you leave, you go to walk out the door. You see David on his way back to the tavern. Or you see Barkeep on his way back to the tavern, as you
Yeah.
continuously call him.
He knows it's David now. He just doesn't bother to say
Yeah.
anything.
But You see him returning, and he's he's a little ways away, but he's walking back. Uh, what was it you were heading off to do?
I was going to see if I have how much that. I didn't really check the price of the items. So I was going to see how much that was.
All right. You since you've been here, you have you found the magic store. You've been in there and looked around at stuff. But like you said, you didn't check the price of it, so you go up to the counter and ask. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. I
Always.
hope hopefully it's not a 5 finger discount type thing. I don't see
Oh,
Null being that person.
no. He
Um,
pays for things.
but when you walk up to him, yes, how can I help you here?
Oh, I was looking at the little shell shaker there. How much is that again?
Oh, let me check my books here. That's going to be around. Uh, oh, it's not too bad. That is actually going to cost you 1.5 gold. So gold and 5 silver.
Sorry, what?
Eh,
1 gold, 5 silver.
yep, 1 gold, 5 silver.
Okay, he will put down that.
All right. And he hands you, as far as the salt shaker, which we have discussed what that does. So,
I will mark down 3 uses. All right.
We have discussed what that does. That's fine.
it's nothing bad. All it does is
I still have to get his boots, but I don't think I have enough for those, so he hasn't bothered.
gotcha.
He hasn't had a reason to think of needing those, anyways.
Fair.
Just yet.
To quell any worries about the salt shaker thing, Spire, all it does is it checks see if food is poisoned, like bad,
Oh.
and if it's not, it just adds flavor to the food.
Oh, that's nice.
That's all it does.
Yeah.
Um,
Perfect for a cook.
but it only has
Yeah.
3 uses per day.
Gotcha.
I imagine they use it like per like if you're making a meal, I guess that would be a use, or if it's on a plate, that'd be a use,
Yeah.
So-
Well,
or it'd be only on the plate.
we'll discuss that as far as start to figure that
I mean,
part
he's got
out.
a lot of seasons, so I don't think he'd really need to use it during the
No,
cooking. It'd probably be
No.
mostly for bar food or to see if he's
definitely
being
bar food.
Hmm?
Definitely bar food. I'd say 1 use per meal. I'd say a use per meal.
Okay. Yeah, he'll probably mostly use it if he feels like it's gonna be poison or something like that.
Yeah. So you he was there earlier. Don't worry. But so you can make your way back, correct?
Oh yeah,
Okay, so
he
you can
knows.
make your way back. On your way back, we're going to jump back to the tavern here. David, you saw Null leave. You make your way into the tavern. I assumed you two were sitting together, but are you two sitting together?
I mean, he hasn't moved from his spot, so if she sat near him, he didn't move.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, probably, because
He probably just had, like, his own table in the
others.
corner.
Fair.
She at least sat nearby just so she could see everybody gather up.
All right, so you make your way to the tavern. You see a few patrons as far as in there, and you see Letari and Stalverk in a back corner, kind of secluded from everyone. Do you make your way over to them?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. Yeah, you guys see David approach as far as from the door. Well, no, because Letari is pouring over notes, so she might not notice
It more than
David
likely
walking
doesn't.
up. Stalverk, I'm assuming you're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
He's
watching people.
facing the entire
people.
bar.
You're people watching.
Yep.
You see
Yeah.
him walk in and approach.
Yeah. David's just gonna take a seat near this one. Morning.
Morning.
The awkward, quiet one.
Yeah, this is fine.
She's just
Yep.
reading notes. I don't think she noticed that he had gotten there yet.
Good luck getting her attention.
No, this is fine. He's not going to do anything about that just yet. It's fine.
Just yet.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
like that.
Why do I waste this on decision rolls? The 20 demands that I don't do the stupid and do the sneak up on someone and scare them routine.
Oh.
Ooh, that might
know?
have actually saved you.
Surprise! Shank. Well, but no, if you know, if just sitting there enjoying each other's company
Ha!
by sitting there silently, no, you would make your way back as far as to the tavern, and you've seen David. You know, yeah, you saw him as far as returning, but you see him sitting over there with them now. And Stalverk, you
Oh.
see Null return.
Oh, good. Everyone's here together now.
Job to do. I'm doing this for money.
I can just imagine Stalverk going in his mind. I need the money. Don't kill him yet. I need. The
Yeah,
money.
basically. I'm not desperate for work. I hate my life sometimes.
All right, everyone. If you're going, we're going. Because me and him are going. Barkeep. Sorry. Hey.
What?
It's like David's not going to do anything, but Null's just, hey,
Yep.
hey, you.
The difference is the forward approach compared to shenanigans.
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are
Sorry.
joining us, we're going.
Oh, yeah, sure. Starts packing up the notes.
Head out early so we don't have to be on the road, sleep on the road as little as possible.
That's
It's
probably
not so bad.
There's more issues with things attacking and whatnots.
It's not so bad.
Eh. Maybe if you have more vitality. I don't have
Yeah.
that.
Huh.
I got stabbed in the foot and almost died.
Yeah, I
still
feel
can't believe the
like
fact.
I'm gonna have my work cut out for me.
I still can't believe you took 5 damage from being stabbed in the foot.
Yep.
And it was over half your health.
Yep, it was.
Level 1
That
sorcerer.
could have brought me down to 1 HP.
yeah.
Fair.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
I guess I'm just standing there waiting for them to start getting ready to go, and then once we go, I'm just gonna start walking to the direction.
Yep.
Alright.
He's just following now.
Yep. Under the thoughts of, I should probably get the fuck out of town.
Yep.
He doesn't have much to pack up, so he's good.
And he's
Got
like,
all
"No,
stuff secure.
Does
ready to
not
go.
return our gold, I notice.
Right.
No.
About that.
This is fine. Nobody knows he found it.
No, they
It's
don't.
fine.
nope."
They don't unless he says it. Which I'm assuming you don't.
Does that thought come to mind? Nope, it does not come to mind.
Well, okay then.
A lot's happened. There may or may not have been
That's-
some
that's
alcohol involved. I'm not sure.
Very fair. So
I'm gonna say anything unless spoken to until they get to the gate or the exit
Yeah.
or out of town almost.
So you guys make your way out the tavern. You begin to make your way down the street to the south gate because you guys are headed to Western, and you know that's south of here.
Mhm.
I want you all to make me perception checks. Real quick.
Alrighty.
Nope.
Decent.
That's all I gotta say. Nope.
16.
Alright.
It's gonna be a 13 on this end.
All right.
That's a 13 as well for me, and that was a very interesting roll.
All right, what was yours out of curiosity?
6.
Okay. Okay.
He doesn't. He's not paying any attention. He's just walking.
No, Stalverk, you're focused on trying not to kill Null. So I give you that one. So the other three, you notice there's more guards walking around than usual. It seems they have determined that the tavern fire was arson. So they have rolled out some more guards to patrol the streets of any suspicious characters.
Oh, good. I feel safer already.
Um, nobody stops you, nothing of that nature. You continue, you continue walking down the road and everything. You make it to the south gate, where David, a guard sees you leaving, and he does stop you guys momentarily. Hi, I never thought I'd see you leave here.
Yeah. Never did really have much other than that bar here, but yeah.
Eh, Well, I hope your travels are safe. Keep on your toes.
Yeah, eyes to the sky and all that.
Yep. Keep your eyes open. There have been some reports of wolves, bears, bandits, all sorts coming into these woods. But we'll see.
Indeed.
Hopefully you don't encounter any of them. Whereabouts you headed? If I'd like to ask.
Just somewhere in that direction. Points down the road.
Let me see. I believe the closest town now would be Western, and that's about a 3 days travel.
Sounds about right.
So you shouldn't have any trouble.
Shouldn't. Always
Good luck
expect
on
it.
your.
Oh, I've come to expect it.
So, good luck on your travels. I hope to be seeing you guys again at some point.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day indeed. And as you guys leave, I'm going
Take care of
to.
yourself now.
Oh, that won't be any trouble. So, as we do that, the first actual map.
Ooh.
So, who is in the lead here?
Not the
Not
one with the
no.
perception. He's probably like kind of more towards the back, making sure nobody is
Alright,
gonna get
so
hurt.
start y'all off down here.
Oh, somewhere in the middle.
Alright, let me see here.
You know,
He's ready to like run in if something comes out, basically.
That's the map.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, yes, we might actually pick it
So
up.
where are you, Null?
Somewhere in the middle.
yeah,
Alright.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
David would be roughly about here-ish or something, give or take.
Just place you guys about where you think you might be.
I had to boop.
I'll just place you there.
And he's probably kind of walking closer to Mel just because that's his job.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
true.
So as we get like out of earshot,
The other
guard,
two
he's
are
gonna
just
start
there.
talking to him.
Gotcha. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna shrink you guys down a little bit more because I'm just gonna use this tree over here to shrink you guys down.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can just.
So, just want to set a few things straight.
Hmm.
Letari, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're kind of friends, like a little bit, maybe.
Say that again.
We're friends, right? Kind of, slightly.
I guess?
Yeah, friends don't keep secrets from each other, right? The fuck is that on your back?
What, my
Well-
backpack?
No, the lump that looks like a growth.
Oh, shoot, I meant to move that.
Yeah, two people have pointed it out, and I'm like, I noticed it before, clearly. I will roll deception if I need to.
She's gonna believe you, it's fine. She has no reason not to believe you.
Yeah, but say since a couple people have pointed out to her, and you've been within earshot, I'm not gonna make you roll deception. And you more than likely have overheard it.
Oh,
Um,
He's just saying that he's noticed it from the very beginning, but that's a complete lie.
yeah.
It's fine. Just something I'm working on.
Oh. Can I see?
No offense, but I think you might break it.
I wasn't want to touch it, I just wanted to look at it.
Oof.
I wouldn't touch it. I don't know what it is.
Hmm. I mean, I guess.
I mean, you gotta be careful. I mean, I've traveled to groupies before, and it was a bad idea. Really bad idea.
Wait, you have groupies?
Yes!
You have fans of any kind?
Bad idea. Don't ever do that.
Yeah. Good size. Okay.
I'm. Okay. She'll pull the little thing off her back and unwrap it, and it's not a great looking pepper box because everything she's found is basically like scraps and bits and pieces that she's managed to put together. But if you've seen a pepper box, it definitely looks like one.
Right.
Not a great looking one. Um,
Fair.
but definitely looks like it could work.
Good work.
One would
Oh,
hope.
that's an interesting looking thing.
Yeah. It's still a work in progress.
I think we can all here be very good friends. I mean, you and I get along. Me and the barkeep get along after he's trying to flirt with both of us.
What?
Friend?
I
Wait, he flirted
don't
with
know
you
about
too?
him.
I-
He points to you, Stalverk. I mean, if you want to be friends, it's open. But don't. You don't really seem like the friend type.
I don't do the whole friend thing.
Ah, the lone wolf. Oh, dark, mysterious, strange.
Bark.
Anyways,
Just listening to this happen.
Alright. You guys have let me see. Give me 1 second here. Alright. What is that one? Okay. So as you guys are walking, you do see, well, actually roll me perception checks first.
all right.
Woo! Hit
Yay.
That's a 22. No, sorry, dirty 20.
Mm.
The 16 plus
16,
4.
Uh, 13. Cause straight
That's a
rolls.
13 again for me.
Alright. Well, good. All of you do, thankfully, all of you rolled above a 10,
Uh-huh.
I think. Fluffy?
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, good. You definitely see it too. See a merchant convoy. It seems to be making its way towards Requiem. It seems to be delivering some goods. That's it. It passes by you.
before they got on us, Letari probably quickly stashed away the pepper box again.
Oh, I was figuring you would have already put that away as far as
Yeah.
because I was thinking as far as you guys walked for a little bit longer before
Yeah, we
that
were both
happened.
walking and talking.
Because again, it's a 3-day travel. It's 3-day travel. But you continue walking. Nothing eventful really happens for the rest of the time. Well, for the rest of the day, it starts to get dark, and you see a couple more merchant convoys pass by you, but it looks like usual trade traffic. Nothing too bad. It gets dark on your first day's travel. You want to settle down and try and find somewhere to sleep for the night.
Alright, it's all dark and so they know what the hell's going on. Where's a good place for camp?
I'll look around.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Perception, or can I
Wait.
technically do survival? Because he's actually
yeah,
okay in
do
that.
survival. Do survival. Give me a survival check.
That's not bad. That's just an 18.
All right. Well, you begin to look around a group of trees and everything, and you do happen to see a clearing, which is just big enough for the four of you as far as to set up camp. All the trees are very clustered together.
Kind of points over there.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shove you all in this little kind of box. No. And I'm just going to boom. I'm going to throw you guys into the forest.
Hoot.
So, you all settle down for the evening. Who would like to keep first watch?
Good question. How many are we doing, or is it all four of us taking different shifts?
I'd say only two. I'd say only 2 watches.
I can take
Yeah,
a watch.
yeah. He'll. I don't know.
I'll take the first one. I have to put myself together anyways.
Fair.
This is going to be a thing, and I am sorry, but it's going to be a thing.
You know what? It's fair.
Somebody else volunteer to stay up with him because he really doesn't want to, but he will.
I guess I can take the first shift while my eyes are still useful.
Yeah, he's gonna have to like help the person search because he is not good at perception.
That's fair.
Fair.
So Null, you have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The darkest.
David, you do not, right?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Okay.
I can cast light on a stick if need be.
For the first watch, I want you. No, give me a no. You said casting light?
I mean, I could if necessary, but I don't know if that's necessary.
Who has a higher perception?
I have a 4.
You say you have a 4?
4.
What is David's perception?
That's gonna be a 2.
All right. No,
So
give me perception
take my
check with advantage with David helping you.
Well, good thing, because I was first with a natural 1.
Ooh.
Gross.
That's not the opposite, but that's still a 21.
Hey.
Alright.
You said a
That's
21?
20 points better. 21, yes.
All right, so you notice a couple things. The wind's starting to pick up slightly. It's almost as if a storm's blowing in, but it's just the wind from it. You hear the creaking of the trees as they sway in the wind. But then you hear a twig break. and then more.
Turn toward it. We have a friend.
What you
Alright.
thought was, possibly something bad. You see a deer walk by camp.
Oh, thank goodness.
Paranoia.
Exactly. Welcome to my domain.
Mhm.
All right. The rest of the watch goes uneventful. I say, it's just at the beginning of the journey, so you're not expecting to run into anything too close to Requiem. So first watch goes without any problems.
Oh, I can only
So-
imagine the conversations that happened at that time period.
What conversations would you guys like to have after? Thank you for putting that out real quick, Fox.
Yeah.
Which conversations would you like to have?
As
If
Mel's
any.
is sitting there with his hair in a towel.
What does the flirt do?
Oh no.
Green mask on his face.
I still want to point out Stalverk thinks you're a woman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't that
this
help?
doesn't help matters.
No.
No, it does not help at all.
Mm.
Let's let the dice decide this. Fuck, how do I be flirty at this moment?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Also, why do I keep burning 20s on decision die?
Stop
You
that.
need to stop that.
That's why I roll a d6 for decision die.
You know, I probably should.
Unless I do evens and odds on d6.
The baby unplugged my lamp.
Oh no.
Oh no.
God dang it,
Babu.
Bobby.
Oh, fuck.
Babu.
I
My
can see my
heart.
dice.
Yay.
Totally fine.
Oh, my heart.
You know, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's okay. Also, this D8 that doesn't have a place in a set is going to be my decision die from now on.
There you go.
There you go.
Or I could make it
How
a
would you
D12.
like to be flirty?
You see, that's the funny thing.
Remember your reference, sir.
Right.
Oh no. I don't even want to
Only
know.
have to tell. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Just yeah. So you've been a chef long?
As far back as I've could handle the knife.
You know, that's fair. I'm gonna suck at this so bad.
I feel it's fine. You're doing great.
It's alright. It's
Awkward flirting is cute.
yeah.
Not for the person doing it.
Yeah.
You know, fun thing about that.
Not for the person doing it.
No, but
I would
it
say
is.
that's
I
enough.
find it adorable.
That's fair. That's fair.
But someone does.
Yeah, no.
Because the person usually doing it does not. Well,
You chose this path.
if that's all the flirting that's going to be done, we move on to second watch.
Yeah, because I'm just drawing way too many blanks for this right now.
I'm in my
Next.
bedroll like a little sleeping bag. Completely
that?
like up to the neck.
Oh god.
It's my sleepy sack. I have
Oh.
night terrors.
Oh my god.
Chance. There,
Anyways, on to the next watch.
Ooh.
I'm glad he didn't stay up for this. He probably would have kicked you.
I can just see Stalverk just like full on punting you. Just thud.
Just kind of looks and then
Ow.
walks away.
What's your perception, Stalverk?
What perception?
Like, I'm just like non-existent. The DM just got non-existent.
I purposely made it as a joke that he had no perception or anything,
Oh, that's right.
even though he's on the
I
run.
have a 1.
Yeah,
I
you
have a-
still have better.
Yeah.
Well, Letari, roll me perception with advantage.
Perhaps we might need to split this up a little better.
There we go. That's a 19.
All right.
Oh.
As you guys sit there, same thing. You hear the wind, you hear that blowing, you hear the trees creaking. One difference. Stalverk,
Hmm.
you feel the cool touch of metal at the back of your neck.
Wait, I didn't see them come up?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
Stealth of 25.
How the hell?
Don't move. Give me your gold, and we'll have no issues.
No.
Sure.
What the fuck? What do you mean, no? Just give me your gold, and nothing will go wrong, and we can just move on.
I mean, I'm not giving you my gold.
He told me this was going to be an easy job. This is why he never should send me off on my own.
Oh, you're by yourself, huh?
Letari's gonna. Can she see the guy? I'm guessing she can see him if he's talking now.
Yeah. You would have looked towards where the talking was coming from.
Yeah,
You'd
he
see him
hasn't turned around because he's got a blade to him.
You'd see you'd see him with. By the way, not the sharp part of the sword. Not the sharp part of the short sword to Stalverk's neck. The back side of the short sword.
Why?
Letari's gonna pull out her pepper box and point it at the guy's head and go, I suggest you keep moving. I really don't want to test this out on you. It really doesn't feel really good.
Well, you drive a hard bargain, miss, but there's one thing you fail to realize. You shoot me, blade goes across your little friend's neck here.
It would be kind of hard for that to happen when you're not putting the sharp end to his neck.
You just see him just glance down at the sword. Like he slowly looks down at the sword. Oh.
So,
You're new
if
to
you
this,
would-
aren't you?
if you'd like to keep the
Don't
life,
tell him. He quickly just throws his short sword down. I didn't want to do this anyway. I just wanted to travel.
then just go. Leave. Please.
Well, if I leave now, they're gonna hunt me down.
Who?
My party. There's about 10 more of us.
Exercise. Fun.
What?
I'm sorry. I just no together. You just exercise. It's fun.
There's 10 of them, and do you really want to wake points over it now?
So we just ignore that one.
I don't think that's going to be
Were you-
possible.
Were you really trying to scare me with him? Or her? I don't know.
I
No,
think it's a woman.
I
I didn't ask.
They're,
guess that too.
it's just waking them up in the middle of the night, I've noticed, does not put them in a very good mood.
Okay. So
Uh,
you don't go back
as-
with the
as-
money.
As
You'll-
you're threatening him, you just notice him start taking steps back,
Yeah, he's gonna turn around to look at him.
and he's just gonna. You had seen which way he pointed, where he said the other people
Mhm.
were. you see him just back up and walk the complete opposite direction.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Mm.
Like, no words, nothing. He doesn't even pick up his short sword, by the way, which is still laying on the ground next to Stalverk.
Oi,
Ah?
you want your weapon?
No, I didn't want the bloody thing in the first place!
I mean, you could still protect yourself.
And he takes off sprinting.
Okay, bye.
Didn't mean to scare him so bad, but didn't know he was.
Well,
Everything is safe.
I will point out, by the way, what you saw was a kid who probably looked about 14.
Oh, now Letari feels awful.
well,
You didn't tell me that.
No, I
so...
didn't.
There would have been a completely different reaction if I'd known that.
Well, you didn't notice it until he actually started, full on panicking, because he was, like, caked in mud, like that. So you didn't notice it until his tough guy, very trying hard, thick accent faded.
But if I could see him, I would notice that he looked a lot younger.
Oh,
Actually, he's kind of caked in mud and stuff.
you want to help me take care of his friends before he gets hunted down?
No.
I mean, it's definitely not a life he deserves.
Nope. Not fun being alone when you're that young.
No, it's not.
Well, let's get these two up. And he kind of walks over to Null and just kind of starts kicking him lightly.
As you go to stand up, you
Oh.
start hearing
Oh.
some yelling in the slight distance. Justin! Justin! Where'd that boy get off to? And you hear some footsteps running in y'all's direction, because I'm assuming you guys don't have a campfire up, do you? Still or no?
I mean,
Say,
depends how cold it is. Probably not.
it's not too cold. It's like fall. It's not too cold.
No, but Stalverk's gonna be Stalverk. You shut up! People are sleeping! Morning, Sleeping Beauty.
And because as far as you yelling, it draws them to you guys.
Yeah, that was his
Have-
intention.
Hiding her pepper box behind her back at this point.
Okay. I need help. Have you seen my boy? His name's
I was
Justin.
asleep.
I don't know where he went.
Ah, is he the one that you sent after us?
I didn't even know you guys were in the forest.
I'm gonna insight check that because I just woke up and I'm pissed.
Alright, roll an insight check.
Oh, that's a number.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
that's not bad.
attempt to do the same, only because of what he was told. It's
that's a
only
19.
11.
Don't think
That's
I
a
have
19?
a lot of
Mhm.
Alright.
insight, but hold on, I want to do it too. Just
Alright. What was your Fox?
Only an 11.
Nope,
Okay.
that's about right. That's a 5.
Okay.
Did David wake up during any of this?
Not enough to question anything.
Oh,
Fair.
half asleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, guess what? He's not lying. I see. You can actually tell he is telling the truth. He did not know you guys were in the forest.
Talking about tall and mysterious one. Doesn't even know we were here.
Yeah, some kid ran up and said that people threatened him, try to rob us.
This happens every time we come to a new city. The boy must have noticed you as we drove by. We're a group of merchants. We're heading to Requiem.
We saw the caravan earlier today.
He must have been paying special attention to you guys.
I
I
am
I
fabulous.
when I'm riding the horse, I don't focus on anything but the destination. I'm very sorry if he caused any inconvenience.
He does this often?
It's about third time this week.
Why?
Honestly, I don't think he enjoys traveling with the merchant crew. He wants to travel, but I just don't think he's safe out there on his own yet. He eventually comes back, but I
I
don't.
did slightly scare him. He ran off in that direction. Dropped a sword over here, though.
All right. And he points it because now you see there's two people behind him. They look as flustered as he does. Uh, he sends him off in the direction you pointed, as far as to go find him. Uh,
So
and
why did he try to rob us?
I don't know. I guess he's trying to prove himself that he can handle himself on his own.
Yeah, he needs to work on that a little bit.
Trust me, which is why he's staying with us.
Give him some grace. It's hard sometimes.
Okay. You say this. I caught the boy trying to sharpen the flat side of his blade one day.
Then just teach him.
I have.
Oh.
He's not the brightest young lad.
No, he's not.
Oh, well, I apologize greatly for any inconvenience he caused you. Those two should be able to find him. I'm going to head back to camp. Hopefully they do find him. Good luck with the rest of your travels. Again, I am so sorry.
There was a kid?
Yep, I was a kid.
Don't worry about it. And I hope he's okay. And I'm really sorry if I. Yeah.
And he just gives a slight wave and walks back as far as towards his camp.
Has a decent family and decides that he doesn't want to travel with them. That's self-absorbed.
Not everyone likes their families.
He doesn't sound very smart, to be fair.
No, he kind of threatened me with the wrong side of the blade.
A smart person wouldn't run from their parents if they don't have to.
Hopefully that's the last thing of the evening.
14.
As you say that,
Young and dumb.
no, kidding. No, the rest of the watch goes without a hitch.
Just gonna slump against this.
Fair. Like I said, rest of the watch goes without a hitch. So, wake up the next morning. Pack up. You begin to pack up your things. You guys have to, unfortunately, wait for Null. His 10-minute morning ritual as well. Now that you guys see his other ritual.
How does it take someone 10 minutes to get ready in the morning? I don't understand.
I just grab my shit and we go.
Gotta be beautiful.
But we're on the road.
You're a pretty princess, aren't you?
Thank you.
That wasn't. Never mind. Just...
All right.
Yeah, job as he kind of walks ahead a bit.
I can't wait to get.
He's gonna go. Yeah, he's gonna wait on the road. he's gonna kind of step
God.
up and a little further away from that person now. Just like I hate my life.
What? No, I don't want to pick them all up. Stop it. Since y'all kind of, well, since Stalverk started walking away as far as stuff, Did the rest of you just start walking?
Yeah,
I imagine he
everyone
would have been
knows
more
what's
ahead
catching up.
because he just kind of was mumbling to himself and kept walking.
Fair.
Once I'm ready, I start going.
Probably a little bit towards the back
All right.
middle area.
Middle for me.
What I do is actually move you guys out there. Because now you're about at your midway point as far as of the travel.
Woo.
Woohoo.
I need you guys, all four of you, to give me perception checks again.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Yay.
different fucking dice.
That's
better. It's
16.
17.
All right. As I throw things, don't worry about it. Totally not the notebook I need right now.
The Letari dice have
Oh.
awakened and have come back to just doing things, which is nice.
All right.
Nice.
So
14 from David.
14 from David. What was it?
23.
23. What were the other ones?
No.
What were the other ones? 23, 14.
I'll be right back.
Center him on the square that I can now see as I zoom in.
I got a 16, and I think Stalverk got a 17.
Yep.
Also, give me one moment.
Okay. So how are you guys in chat?
Hey, hi, chat.
Hello there.
Yeah, what is music? Excuse you, roll 20.
Shit.
It's just like stuck in an infinite loading. Excuse you. Don't do that.
Oh dear.
How dare.
Oh,
Is there
dear.
music playing or is there no music right now?
No, there's no music right now.
Okay. Just making sure I didn't break shit.
Nope. I have not heard any music for a bit.
Need like a little kissy face emote.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly.
Now I
So
have
I'll
an
wait for
excuse
Fluffy to
drum
come
now.
back to reveal what you guys. So I need you guys to say the perception numbers.
I'm gonna resize this.
Gotcha. Null got, I think, a 23
23, 14,
17.
17,
and a 16 from me.
16. Okay.
Jay, should we have music at this point?
Probably actually. Now that you say that.
Music!
I want my music. I need my music.
Yeah.
It's raining lemurs.
No, how dare you?
Oh, that's battle music, alright?
Yeah, you know?
This is fine.
Oh, that was intentional. Okay.
What was intentional?
Nothing.
What are
Clearly.
you breaking?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Don't break
Okay.
things, no breaking things.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I needed the water.
Oh, the
Water's
water?
good.
I have a monster and sweet tea.
And I'm hearing different music.
Yeah.
You are. Alright, so with your perception checks, you do start hearing something as you walk.
Hmm.
You start hearing growling.
Hey, who didn't eat breakfast?
No.
Technically him, because he didn't take his mask off to eat in front of you guys.
You hear growling
Oh.
from. You're growling from both sides of
Oh, hi.
the road. As you see two wolves beginning to poke their heads out from the trees and bushes.
Hmm.
Hi, there's wolves now.
I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Yay. With the
Oh
initiative.
dear.
That's a number.
Yeah.
That's 3. Not bad.
And while you guys do that,
Da-da-da. Oh my gosh.
What'd you roll?
I'm cursed.
Oh my goodness.
You're not even the cleric this time.
I know. I'm aware.
Oh, your
I'm-
dice stat.
Oh.
Well, those are numbers. Those are definitely
I
I
rolled a natural 1.
Better a
Oh.
natural 1 in initiative than natural 1 in a fight. That's what I say.
Not wrong.
You know, I would tend to agree with you on that, except for the fact that I continuously seem to roll crap
All right.
in this group.
So up first is going to be Stalverk.
It's too
They rolled
early for
numbers, put it that way.
this. He's gonna pull out his rapier and dagger, and he's gonna move towards the doggo.
Okay.
Because why not?
Roll me to attack.
Well, that's 24 for the
Jeez.
first.
That definitely hits.
Yeah,
Roll for damage.
that's for the first attack because he now has the dual wielding thing. That is max damage of 12.
As you do that,
Oh, that was easy.
it only has, yeah. You went
Very
one
good
over
to
its
know.
max health.
5 feet. So let's see. 10, 15. No.
You get to right here, technically.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know, but he can only strike with a dagger now, so it's not gonna kill it.
All right. Roll for attack.
14.
That just hits.
Sweet.
Roll for damage.
Good.
7.
7. All right. Up next is
The Guardian's doing what he does.
number 1. No, I'm just kidding. Null.
Take
You're up next.
5, 10, 15, 20. Good job!
Up next, David.
Just fuck it. I'm gonna cast a frostbite at that thing.
Roll to attack.
14 a hit.
14 hits. Roll for damage.
That's gonna be 6 points cold.
And
Now I need its corpse to make a con save.
What?
it's dead.
I think it fails.
Exactly.
It's dead. So, by the way,
Wolves are dead.
they both rolled natural 2s
Oh
in
my
their
gosh.
initiative rolls.
You know.
So,
They would have went before you though, Letari.
Yeah, fair.
I think they have like a +2.
Yeah.
so
2 plus 2.
you run off and hide. Got it.
I could cast Minor Illusion at him, but I don't think that's gonna fucking work.
You could use that fire dagger thing.
I could. But then I'm closer to it.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I'll admit, to be fair, minor illusion would have probably worked on the wolf. It has an intelligence of 3.
Fair.
Well, you see, first off, it's really hard to clean this thing.
I'm not
Uh-huh.
There's
starting this with you
prestidigitation
again.
on it.
I'm not starting this with you again. The fire
He's being
literally cleans itself.
He is being deceptive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a fire dagger, doesn't it? Just like burn off whatever crap it gets on it.
You'd think that, but it doesn't.
Let me deception check.
Magic is weird.
Roll me a deception check and Stalverk, roll me insight.
Good luck.
You know, 19.
24.
Well, I
17 plus 7.
I don't understand magic.
Whatever.
Oh, fan.
I have a
Alright.
plus 5 charisma and a plus 2 proficiency.
Well, that happened.
Deception's one thing he's good at.
That just
So,
sounds
since that
like
happened,
this-
you guys now can continue on your ways.
Woohoo!
Just keep walking.
You guys continue walking. Hours pass. Unless you guys want to have any conversations, we can just skip to the later part of the day.
He's not engaging with anyone unless they engage with him.
Alright.
Yeah, he's just keeping an eye out.
Alright.
Yeah, kind of the same.
Actually, I'll roll.
Holy souls. Waiting for somebody to eventually try to get information out of him.
Yeah.
I think Letari is the only one who probably heard some dropped hint.
Yeah.
So, as we get to the later part of the day, and by later part I mean like late afternoon, about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
I need you guys to roll me a perception check one more time.
Woo. Ah,
That
Oh,
is
now
good.
that
against the
this
dice.
guy is starting to quit on me.
8.
8?
9.
9.
11.
Alright.
17.
I'm gonna leave
All
Moxie
right.
alone.
So, Null, you do see this. Let me.
What do my half-elven eyes see?
What you see, as you guys, please don't look at the token while I'm moving it.
I'm not
I'm
fixing it
looking at the
anyways.
board.
Oh, good.
Oh.
As you guys are traveling
Oh.
down the road, Null, you notice a tall gray stone in behind some of the trees.
Neat.
Hmm?
Ah, someone or something's buried over there.
Wow, Huffle.
To be fair,
Ouch.
Huffle, if it makes you feel better, I haven't finished the first series, so that's, interesting.
No, there's nothing involving this.
Oh.
This is entirely me.
Ah,
I will admit this is entirely me.
true. A bear's lifespan probably isn't that long.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing with, like, Striker, the realization that his wolf's gonna be, like, dead in a few years.
Ah, we don't talk about that.
But
Just got about 2 years left.
unless
Ah.
you point out to the rest of them, they do not notice it.
He did.
Oh,
But
he
you
pointed.
do.
He was like, "Oh, something's buried over something's buried over there," and just kind of just like left it at that. So whatever they do is everything.
Hmm.
You would probably glance at it as they pass by.
Ouch, Huffle.
Yeah. We planning to
Yeah.
stop here around here?
I mean, well, it's
There's
on a
still daylight.
Oh, you guys
only
keep
one
moving.
named
You guys keep moving.
Train cat. That one.
Trinket.
Huh.
Good name.
Letari, roll me a history check.
Uh-huh. I was waiting for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mel has no fucking clue at all.
Yeah.
Yay, notes of a madman.
Curiosity, he's gonna go check it out on their way by.
That is 13.
All right. You recognize the name through some of the notes. These weren't really notes, more diary entries.
Mm-hmm.
Where he refers to his wife, and I wouldn't exactly call him a pet, because he's never really referred to as a pet. More because he's referred to as family,
Or buddy.
or buddy.
Oi, buddy.
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 But you do recognize the name as the trinket that traveled with the madman and his wife.
Like over by it,
Huh.
checking it out. Just curious.
What's this doing all the way out here?
You said you're checking it out, Stalverk.
Yeah. You walked
Roll
over.
an investigation check.
Oh, good. He's
A little closer, just kind of like.
he's actually okay with that. Cool.
All right.
21.
Nice.
All right. As you're examining it and everything, you notice a little. You notice the light reflect off something rather quickly, off to the side of it.
Look at it. Probably kneel down.
It's a
and
key.
look at it. Huh.
It's a brass key.
What you find?
Other than that, it's just a grave.
Letari? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything about key that you know of?
A key?
Ah.
Yeah, look at Mr. Grave Robber over here.
Well, she knows what it's from.
Technically, you have to dig up the thing to rob it.
Fair.
This is the
I'm-
tombstone.
Not going to make you roll a history check or anything, or intelligence check, because
Mhm.
bless you, because bless you, because it's just a key. You don't know it. You don't remember reading anything about a key, or you don't know the significance of the key.
I'm sorry, I have no idea. I'm
I-
just surprised that this is out here.
I will say the only thing you can think of about the key is that it's next to this gravestone. That's the only thing you know about the key.
So that's was next to the gravestone, that's all?
That's it.
I wonder what it goes to.
Probably a
Who
lock.
knows?
No shit.
In any case, who knows? I don't even.
Maybe I'll figure it out one day. You kind of pocket it. Because why not?
Alright. So I'm guessing you guys continue on your way.
Yeah.
Alright.
Adventure!
Bye.
Traveling.
So as you continue on your way, you walk past that and everything,
Middle of the road.
and then it begins to get past. The sun begins to go down and everything. Would you like to find a place to camp for the evening?
Yes, Mr. Survival will look again. Here, hold up.
All right, Bear Grylls.
Nope, he does not find a place this time around. That was a really bad. That's
What was
an
it?
8.
Okay. You don't find the clearing. The best place you can find, I'll give you this one, is in between a bunch of trees that are spaced out just enough to where you guys will be able to camp comfortably.
Okay. I guess here.
I like that. I guess here. Move you guys off to the.
Slept in less comfortable places.
Yeah, suffice. Better than being on the road.
All right. So who would like to take first watch this time?
I can take first watch this go round.
All right.
Hmm. Yeah, he'll take first watch as well.
Okay, so
Good, I'm
second
stuck
watch.
with the steady on.
Rip. Well, Stalverk, as you lay down and begin as far as your sleep, and David and Letari, as you guys are starting your watch, Nal is still awake doing his routine,
Mhm.
regardless if he's traveling on the road or not.
I ignore it.
But eventually he does lay down, and they do lay down and fall asleep. We need one of you to roll me a perception check with advantage. Oh
Think-
wait,
David had the higher one.
Yep.
but I just
Yeah.
remembered something.
Hmm.
What?
Unless you want to cast light.
Oh yeah, because he has to see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either she
mean, you
has
can.
to, or
If there was like a pebble or something nearby, I can make a light happen.
Well, I was about to say,
you're on
beans
the
you guys,
road.
beans the trees are close together here. You wouldn't really be able to make a fire.
Yeah.
So I would say that putting light like on a branch or something overhead, so you guys could see, wouldn't be out of the question.
Okay, yeah. In which case, I make a
Or on a
torch, a
leaf.
twig. I'm gonna make a slightly larger twig, all bright and shiny.
All right. Now, one of you roll me perception with advantage.
That would be
Alright. So I will take the 70 as opposed to the second, did not one on the second roll. So
Oh, good lord.
17. That's gonna be a 19.
All right. Goes without a hitch. No problem. You just hear the sounds of the crickets, the insects, and everything in the forest,
and
and
no.
Null snoring. Well, sorry, not exactly snoring, making weird fucking noises. But other than that, it's uneventful. Nothing happens. You guys are just sitting there talking if you want to. Completely up to you guys.
Random question.
Okay, sure.
Have you always had an interest in firearms?
No, to be honest, it's sort of a recent hobby, or recent-ish. I guess I've been looking into it for a couple of years, or how long has it been? I don't remember.
What sparked this fascination, if you don't mind me asking?
Uh, just ran across a book one time, and it was different, and I've always done things a little bit differently, and I wanted to try and make something that was more useful than just little trinkets, you know?
I can understand that.
And besides, not ex- I'm just always looking for something new to try.
Word of warning then?
Hmm.
If someone ever tells you about something by the name of Grebe, don't try to set it on fire.
Noted.
Less advised against drinking it, but I've seen it quite a
Also
few
noted.
rounds.
Tend to avoid strange drinking habits.
Yeah, the thing is literally mostly kerosene.
Can I ask you a strange question?
Shoot.
Why did you leave home?
Backstory.
God damn it.
What backstory, TM?
Yep.
Well.
Just kind of figured out what they were doing one day. Decided it wasn't going to be a part of that.
That's really brave of you.
Yeah. Perhaps I should have been smart about it though.
Smarter than going way out somewhere small and starting a business of your own.
Yeah, I didn't exactly think about disguising myself out there though.
You think they actually want to try and find you for bad reasons?
It's... Well, as far as I know, I don't have a brother. A family line and all that fun bullshit.
Uh, from money, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, actually, I was laughing because first thing that popped in my mind was Monster of the Week,
Oh, yeah.
and the fact that a guy he keeps throwing out of his bar keeps getting thrown out of the bar is named Luce.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Funny thing. No.
Don't worry about that. You'll never have to worry about him darkening your doorstep again. Because there's no doorstep.
No,
Doorstep's already,
jeez.
the doorstep's already darkened.
Too soon.
Oh, bloody hell. But, anyways. Yeah.
And also
Kind of grew up
dying.
around. No. What if I want to die? You
I
can't
said Null
stop
stop dying. Because But go ahead, continue.
It's okay.
I kind of grew up around the wealth and all that. Well, yeah.
I would say lucky you, but I guess it wasn't all that lucky after all.
Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, here's to hopefully finding a new path.
Indeed.
This place or as well.
Shut up, Tom.
If there is nothing else, that's about it for me.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, we get to the end of the first watch. Nothing had happened other than the conversation that was had. Move on to second watch. Not to be confused with second breakfast.
What about
So, like,
11sies?
unzipping himself out of his Stephen bag. And
All
I
right.
suppose I'm the one who's doing the watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first one's not too bad so far, so worse. That's much worse. Second one's a natural 2, so this is a 15.
All right. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything other than, of course, the crickets, the wind, just the sound of the night air. Nothing too eventful.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of just like also taking stuff off and all that.
So
That's
what's
just-
with the mask crap?
It's the skin really smooth.
Oh shit.
Okay. um. Okay. You're way too obsessed with your looks.
I work on a show. You have to be.
Sure.
No one's gonna want to go to a show with someone who looks like they've walked out of a alleyway.
I feel like I should feel somewhat insulted.
I mean, you don't look like you walked out of an alleyway.
Guess that's a good thing.
I know this barkeep, you know his name. You know Letari's name. But not yours.
Hmm. I guess to avoid trouble.
Fair enough.
You guys don't seem like the type to turn me in.
I mean, if the money was good enough, no. You're a good protector.
About all I got going for me.
Well, there's a tall, mysterious thing you got going for you. And you did kill 2 wolves, so there's that. Well, 1 wolf, and severely injured the other one.
Yeah.
So you took those hits from those two, and those were not some light hits.
Nothing. I've dealt with worse.
Fair. Very fair. Well, I won't force you to give your name. I'll keep calling you dark and mysterious if that's what you want.
Stalverk.
Stop. That's much easier if it's safe and tall, dark, and mysterious. Barkeep rolls off the tongue, though. I like calling him that.
Hmm. Ah, he's not the scared kid I met a long time ago.
Yeah, you seem to have something. I noticed. Kind of ring thing. That's weird.
Old family thing.
Huh. Well, you know what?
Hmm?
These two. I don't know if they plan on staying in the next city or not, but I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'll keep paying if you want.
Yeah.
But if I ever say we gotta go, we gotta go.
I have no issues with that. I don't like to stay in one place too long anyways.
No, I have a show to keep going. No other reason than that.
Right.
That's not a suspicious way to put that at all.
No.
Nope.
And I'm debating whether he would
Knowledge.
insight check that, but at the same time, he's on the run. He doesn't really think to question if somebody else is.
Just in case.
Nope, that's a 5. He does not question it.
Oh, I got 19.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. What was yours again, Fox?
5?
Yeah, no. From what you can tell, he's being truthful.
Eh.
I'm just waiting for one of you fuckers to see through his lies. Because that natural one's gonna come.
The
eventually.
chances of Stalverk ever seeing through your lie is probably going to be very slim. You'd have to roll so poorly.
Mm-hmm.
The lowest I can roll is a 9.
Exactly.
No failing. Plan some player knowledge. Do you mind if the others know your name? Oh, I think we should get that between us.
It doesn't bother me.
Alright.
Hmm.
Are you guys? Is you guys' conversation?
Yeah, I think so.
Eh.
Right.
Is the morning kind of coming up? Because I want
Yeah.
to get dick.
Oh dear.
Sun begins to rise. No.
I'm gonna walk over to David.
Eh.
What could I do?
I don't know.
Stalverk is just watching whatever you're doing. More curious.
Oh, he keeps getting noticed by everyone. Let's fix that. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and give him like the Marxo glasses. Glasses, the big bushy eyebrows and the nose.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You know, I have to roll to see if he reacts to this. Yeah. Kind of hear him chuckling behind you.
All right. So, as you all awaken, assuming Null walked away as far as after doing
Yeah.
that. As you all awaken, David, you don't notice anything different. Letari,
Stalverk is avoiding looking in that direction because he's afraid he'll bust up laughing.
sorry, as you regain consciousness after waking up, you happen to glance over in David's direction and see him with big glasses, big bushy eyebrows, and a big nose.
David, did you get new glasses while I was asleep?
I've been asleep this entire. Looks in
As you
a direction of no. What did you do?
What?
As you begin to look around in your peripheral vision, you do see like the gaudy frames of these glasses now just right in your peripheral vision. And you see the nose kind of like poking outward more from your face.
I didn't do nothing.
Right. So that time you mentioned using it, minor illusion against a wolf.
Oh, yeah, no fun. Releases it.
I thought it was
Contrary to what
entertaining.
I'm imagining. Get rid of it.
Mm. um.
Oh, that is a fair point.
So as you guys pack up your things, you walk out back onto the path. I need you all to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yay!
Oh,
Like,
God.
as
Oh, it
soon
just
as-
hopped the board.
Woo!
Well, that's not much better.
I see everything, assuming I'm staring directly at a brick wall.
18.
All right.
12.
Okay.
Okay.
DC wasn't high. I'll put it that way.
8.
Oh.
Hey, friend, buddy, pal.
Neither David nor Null passed the DC. The DC was 10. You do see. You did notice this when you were finding a place to sleep because of it being dark. You look maybe 500 feet down the path, and you see some buildings. It's morning. It's not too early morning, but it's, if this were a populated town, you would normally see people. You don't see anybody. Streets are empty.
That's strange.
You see what appear to be boarded up windows. Is anyone proficient in history checks?
Me.
Um,
Define
not
proficient.
proficient.
Actually
no.
proficient.
I'm not proficient in it.
It's
I
not.
haven't
I'm okay
proficient
with
in
it.
It's also +1, so no.
Okay. Drag, you said no?
He does.
He does. I need both David and Letari to roll me history checks.
Yay. Oh, that's cocked, and it's cocked on a natural 22. Oh,
No.
that's so
Reroll.
sad.
Mine flew out of the. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, Jay. When it
Uh-huh.
flew out, it rolled a 3. And I rolled back in it rolled a 4.
Jeez.
All right.
4 plus
Alright.
4.
That's a 16.
Okay.
19 here.
All right. It didn't click with your minds. It didn't click in your head when the guard said it originally when you left Requiem. But seeing this town, you know you're not near Western yet. But what's clicking in your head now? Wait, there was another town before Western on a map. David, with your 19, you know the name of the town. This was Whitestone.
Oh, what?
Huh.
Hmm.
But from what you can tell, it looks abandoned.
No, it does not.
Again, no people, nothing.
Yeah, he's just gonna walk
Right.
towards it.
Wait,
Because
where are you going? Oh, there's a town there.
What is this
And-
place? I can't remember.
If,
There was a.
I believe it's a place called Whitestone. Something along those lines.
Whitestone?
Hmm.
That's not. Immediately taking off into the town.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
he's gonna chase him.
It's hard to run.
Oh my god.
We'll attempt to keep
Not
pace.
really. But I don't want to run. Why are you running?
Just keep
Down.
up.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
keeping up.
As you all enter the town, It's confirmed. You see no one. Some windows are broken. Businesses seem to be boarded up. Signs for businesses either seem to be broken or the paint seems to be faded. Honestly, it doesn't seem like this place has been populated in a few years.
What happened? This. There's no way.
I assume if this is the Whitestone, we see the castle.
You do. I'm not gonna make you roll perception because it is up on a hill,
Yeah.
overlooking the town.
I just only remembered that because I watched it.
Exactly.
Um,
You happen to look up and you do see the castle. Some of the windows are boarded up on the castle as well. But again, as you're traveling through the town, looking from building to building, there's no sign of life anywhere. But I will say what you do notice as you walk through, I'm not going to make you roll perception checks. You see old fruit stands that look like they never got pulled back into the shop they're in front of. On some of the windows, you notice toys that kids look like they may have sat in the windowsill, untouched, still sitting there.
Place was abandoned pretty quickly.
You know what that means?
That's not possible.
Loot.
Wouldn't just.
If we're gonna loot anything, we loot the castle.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, let's. I want to check there for. Yeah, if you guys don't mind.
Do we see the like big tree at all too? Or do we pass that
Yeah.
part of town?
You do not.
Okay.
We don't see the tree?
For those who knew what Whitestone was, you did hear that their center square once was home to a tree known as the Sun Tree, which was a tree in honor of the Dawn Father, Pelor. It's not there.
Huh.
Something. This is wrong.
Oh, no shit, there's no one here.
Let's go check out the castle.
Yeah.
For the gold.
Huh.
I don't think
And
there's
whatever
gonna be
else got
gold
left.
now.
Gold.
You never know.
Eh?
A bunch of other stuff.
Every castle has a vault. If they left in a hurry.
Precisely.
Maybe.
And things are always left behind.
As you guys climb the stairs, heading towards the front of the castle, a few more things you notice. Some of the bushes are overgrown. Grass obviously is up to your thighs along the stairs. Yeah, this place has been abandoned for a few years. There's no doubt about it. You approach the castle. The door is wide open.
Yeah, go inside.
Can I look to see if I see anything out of the ordinary, like besides
Make me a perception check.
besides the obvious?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Yeah, he is not rogue.
10.
He does not check for things.
You see nothing.
Alright.
You see nothing out of the ordinary other than what you already see of it being abandoned.
Seems clear. Let's go. I'm 100% for sure.
All right. You guys go inside. Are you all going to stay together as far as investigating, or?
I'll go off alone. So I'm going with someone.
He'll probably at least be ahead. Whether people follow him is up to them.
All right.
And then probably best to stick together on this.
Yeah. Like 15 feet ahead.
Just in case it's not as abandoned. I'm kind of sticking in between the other two.
Yeah.
Hey, if anything pops out, I'm the tank. So.
Yeah.
Uh,
Letari's towards the front, just kind of rushing
Oh,
about a little
wait.
bit, starting to poke around at things.
Yeah, I'll just leave the map as far as that way for.
It's just
Uh,
reference right now, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the light level for us with normal human eyes?
Well, one thing I will say, since the sun is up, the sun is coming through the front of the castle.
I was gonna say there
Mhm.
should be like even
There's
boarded up windows.
there's a decent amount of light. There's a decent amount of light.
Okay.
Now as you get farther into the castle, as far as into the different rooms on the interior of it, there's probably not going to be as much light, but there's a decent amount of light right now.
Nal does not notice. The special
You and
eyes.
your special eyes.
I got special.
One other thing I'm not going to make you guys roll perception check for.
I can see.
As you do walk into the front of the castle, you walk into the as far as yeah. I remember the word. You walk into the lobby area. I'm just gonna call it
Foyer?
lobby. I don't care.
Foyer.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. You walk into the foyer of the castle. What you notice is a statue of a bear with what appears to be metal armor on it. Which Letari, you do as far as it clicks in your head that this is in honor of Trinket. Because you know Whitestone Castle was home to who was home to. All right. You are free to go to rooms and investigate if you wish.
Yeah, Stalverk's gonna go upstairs to look around.
Yeah, that's where I was headed as well. Letari's
Alright.
gonna see if she can't find Percy's room or study in specific.
All right.
He's still sticking nearby,
Roll.
but
Roll me investigation checks
okay.
for those actively looking.
Just seeing what I
For
can
whatever you
find.
All right.
Nal sees Jack fuck all.
You are
18.
David
too
just stick-
paranoid.
That one.
Oh, fuck. What did you say, David?
David's just sticking with the group.
All right. Stalwart
18.
and Letari.
That's an 11.
Okay. So, Letari, you're completely lost.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, you're paranoid because you don't trust the fact that it's just abandoned.
Oh yeah.
David, you're just there. You're just keeping up with the group, making sure you stay with them.
I probably look as though I've explored a few castles. For whatever reason.
You guys are all following behind Stalverk, who's going from bedroom to bedroom and poking his head in, to some of them is like, not much in there. Because see, like, some clothes, that's it. Not, you don't notice any, you see drawers and stuff of dressers pulled out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in them. And you can see that from the door. They're decent sized rooms, but you can tell from the door to the castle being open, you can tell people have been in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And when they come across town, they've looted.
Looted or slept here or whatever.
Yeah. You do eventually come across a door that is locked.
Huh.
Does look like someone has attempted to get into it several times. The door right near the knob is tore to hell. But it does not seem like anybody has been able to get into it.
Did Letari mention that the grave was for a bear, out of curiosity?
Yeah, probably. At some point during walking away from it, she probably started muttering and rambling about it a little bit.
Just out of curiosity, he's gonna pull out the key and attempt to unlock it. He's gonna put two and two together then if it was mentioned. Just to see.
You put the key in. You give it a turn. It unlocks.
That would have been my option.
You know.
Do you enter?
I was gonna blast the door down.
Yeah, he goes in.
I don't.
Fucking hell no. I'm sorry, I caught that.
He
when you said that. You
repockets the key, by the way, and goes in.
Okay.
Is that Jerry?
You blow the door down. Really? You really think you're gonna blow down that door? Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Have enough
Letari's gonna look back at Null with that, with the,
Please
trust
no.
me when I say, number one,
Alright,
don't do
just-
that. Two, that probably wouldn't have worked. And it's gonna follow Stalverk in.
You enter in, and what catches you off guard first, as soon as you enter, there's a couple braziers in there that immediately light upon you entering.
Oh, spooky.
David and Null, roll me Arcana checks.
All right.
Arcana, not Null strong suit.
Not the sorcerer's strong suit. Got it.
His
Don't you love
power is
that?
innate. He doesn't research it.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, he's just very charming.
Yeah.
I have
likewise
a
on mine.
3.
I have a 3 in it too.
You know, I have a 2, but
Oh,
I don't think that matters
so
with the
11.
natural 20 that I just burned on this.
Wow.
Both of you, the DC was 10.
Good.
Both of you realize that when you open the door, you did set off something, but it wasn't a trap. There was what seems to be a permanent arcane rune that the light fades from it. You guys kind of decide you see the arcane rune that caused the flames and the braziers to light up.
Interesting.
Look around. At first you see a couple desks. You see what appears to be a workbench. Letari, you immediately realize what this is.
Yeah, I'm over at that workbench immediately.
Question for you, Stalverk.
Hmm.
This is the first time he's actually said his name.
Yeah.
What you guys
Do you
hear?
think do you think anyone's been in this room before you had the key?
That doesn't look like it's been touched.
Looting! I'm gonna go look around.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll probably investigate just to see if there's anything useful.
Yep.
That's not
I'm
bad.
I'm looking through for parts and for notes and anything and everything.
Alright. I need... If you're all looking, I need you all to roll me investigation checks.
I'm using a new die.
14.
And I will say, Letari with advantage,
Okay.
because you know you know what you're looking for.
I mean, that's great. I still didn't roll fantastic.
Oof.
Uh,
Okay.
rolled a 12.
Okay, that's not bad. Alright, Null had a 14. Letari had a
Mhm.
12.
I'm just kind of, yeah.
Alright, Stalver.
25.
Holy shit!
Jeez Louise, dude.
This is a man's job, okay?
Fair.
You guys
Alright.
just don't know this yet.
Alright, so you guys set off as far as search the room. Sorry, you find a couple books as far as with notes in it. Null, you find some shiny tools, some... you find some pictures. Like, painted pictures, obviously. But not much else. Stalverk.
That was a nat 20, by the way. That's why I was so high.
Holy Stalverk, you find all of the above. You even find some black powder. You find some. Don't find any ammunition, or what you would assume to be ammunition. You don't find any of that.
And he probably puts like the powder like up where he's
Yeah.
kind of what he thinks is useful. He's kind of putting out in the open, basically.
Yeah. One thing in particular does catch your eye. Under one of the desks, that's kind of pushed into the corner, you see a decent-sized chest.
Okay. Pull it out.
Right. Examine it. You see a couple indents, like where the switches are on it, and you see a keyhole.
Huh. He's gonna attempt to use the key again.
You go to put the key in the keyhole. The keyhole itself is fake.
Huh.
It barely goes in a millimeter.
Interesting. I'm not seeing
not a
any way to
key.
open it.
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay. 19. 22.
22? Fuck. Okay.
Level 2.
Well,
Intelligence is +3.
you haven't seen the ammunition Letari uses, have you?
No, but I did see the gun when she pulled it out earlier.
Unfortunately, you still do not know.
What you got there, Stover?
Kind of locked box. Can't figure out how to open it though.
You could always break the lock. Maybe.
Good.
Is it like the lock, like actually embedded in the chest, or is it like one of the padlock?
It shows a shape of what I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's legit on the front of the chest.
It's attached to the chest, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said,
There's some way-
when he went to put the key in, it didn't even go all the way in. It went in maybe that much. That is it.
So the key doesn't work for that.
You two know anything? He kind of looks at Letari and David. Got any ideas?
Sorry. What'd you find? She was looking in the books at stuff. So
Some
she
sort
Probably
of
found a chest.
locked chest under this desk.
Can I take a look?
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of move out of the way.
It's not in a book.
You look at the front of the chest. You see the keyhole, but you heard them say as far as the key didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
You do see the two indents as far as right where the latches on the chest are.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am sucking so bad. Oh my gosh. That's a 9.
Okay.
I can't roll anything above a 10 right now. I'm so
Deep breath. You start glancing around as far as for anything as far as because the last option you guys have are those indents. All of you can guess that as far as at this point.
How big
Start
are the
looking.
indents?
Player knowledge. Had Letari rolled higher, she would recognize what to go in indents.
Yeah, that's why I'm pissed that I didn't.
Yeah,
Mhm.
unless he
10.
sees your ammunition clearly,
Yeah.
he's not gonna know with his
Nice.
role, he would
Yeah.
recognize it.
Little holes.
They are. They're about the
Hmm.
size of a little ball as far as that would be used for a firearm.
All right. I'm gonna roll intelligence check, see if I figured this bucket on shit out a bit. I mean, that's not bad.
I'm gonna say
It's
Stalverk's probably
terrible.
not
4.
experienced enough.
Holy!
I rolled a natural 3.
You know nothing.
Maybe a tool? Is there a tool that's kind of like this shape, maybe? This?
I don't think it would just
The
be
tools.
tool.
Well, it's small and like circular. Like this.
You seem to know a bit about this place, Letari. What was the deal with it?
It was the place where did I know Percy's full name at that point, or did I just see like the initials and everything like that?
You know the last name, that is it. You
Okay.
know the initials and the last name.
Okay.
You don't know as far as...
I don't know Percy per se. I
No.
just know that. Okay. This was the home of the Dorollos. They rolled over this entire place. In specific, I've been following notes of one Dorollo that inspired me to work on the weapon that I have.
Fluffy.
Are you having a good time over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, as just as a little side thing, as you guys are talking, you see Null just piling tools in his arms and just dropping them in front of the chest.
So clearly this is a
He's-
workshop.
He was extremely smart, and if he
Not this
built
one.
this specifically for a reason with something in mind. I'm pulling out all of my notes, dropping like stuff, like dropping my notes next to stuff, putting my gun down. That way I have like stuff to draw off on to try and figure out how to open the chest, or if I can figure out if there's any secret other notes that I could possibly think of where to find.
When you pull out your pepper box, give me one more intelligence check.
Come on.
No, not this tool. Too big. Nope. Flat.
8.
Oh, out of curiosity, he's trying to sit there and think. He rolled an 18. Can you think of anything? He's basically trying to solve a puzzle he doesn't fully understand, so that's why I'm wondering.
Yeah. Atari, unfortunately, you keep thinking and nothing's coming to you right away, so you start looking through your notes again, see if there's anything you may have overlooked, something like that. Stalverk, you...
I'm trying to think if he ever would have like seen a gun or ammunition in his lifetime, or anything that might be similar to this shape.
Alright, you rolled an 18. Make me...
He could make a history check.
I was about to say, make me a history check.
Okay.
That's why I was debating whether another intelligence check to see, but a history check.
That's even better. That's a 19.
Okay. You've seen a gun a couple times before the pepper box that Letari has.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he had ever gotten shot at in his life.
You haven't gotten shot at. You've seen mostly guards have them. Like in bigger cities, you've seen guards have them. They're not very common.
Yeah. Probably more like the guards to the really high up nobles would have something like that.
Yeah. You've seen a couple people drop some ammunition, but what you've seen as far as ammunition has been for it's been slightly larger, but the shape of the indent seems to possibly fit something smaller. A smaller version of the ammunition you have seen.
No, not this tool. Not this.
Matching what you remember in your head from the ammunition you've seen and what you're seeing in the indents. It is starting to click in your head. If there's something smaller than what you've seen before, it might work.
Huh.
None of these tools fit.
Hey, Letari.
Yeah.
Sure. See a couple of your bullets.
Sure. I'll dig out the little bag I keep everything in. Hand him a couple.
All
What
right.
if I light the chest on fire?
I would not recommend doing that.
Let's not. He's gonna
So
try
you-
to see if they
All right.
hit.
You reach on either side of the chest. Use your thumbs to push the ammunition in. You hear 2 clicks.
I am an idiot.
The chest begins to open. I need all of you to make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, good.
Whoa!
Good.
Oh boy.
Natural 20.
That is a number. That is a number I have just rolled.
This
Yeah,
is the
same.
Time. This is the time die.
Alright.
That's a 19.
Right?
What'd you get, Drag?
4.
Same!
Well, good news. What happens isn't a negative effect.
Okay.
But you hear something. All of you hear something. But it's focused at one of you in particular.
Miss Letari Hope, don't think you haven't garnered my attention. I must warn you, be wary of this path you choose to follow.
Oh wait, back that
as it
up because
leads
it's
to
really
some
quiet
dark
on my end.
Yeah, I had to turn it up.
I'm
It's
aware you're
super
about as
quiet.
stubborn as
I don't know why. Volume is all the way up.
Well, I have music
Oh,
volume
gotcha.
levels on my end too, so I turned it way down
fair.
because sometimes it's louder than other people, so I've turned the volume up on my end.
That's fair. Alright, let me know when y'all are.
I've got it turned up, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Alright.
Miss Letari Hope, don't think you haven't garnered my attention. I must warn you, be wary of this path you choose to follow, as it leads to some dark places. I'm aware you're about as stubborn as I am, so I know I will not be able to talk you out of it. However, I will choose to help you instead. In this chest, you'll find the pieces to an old friend of mine that, if you manage to return them to working order, I entrust to you. Trust your friends, and beware the darkness. Percival.
Holy hell.
Huh.
So, out of game real quick.
Uh-huh.
What in the actual hell?
A quick shout out to Mr. Joe Collins
Oh flip, you did not get him to do that.
for recording that for me.
Huh. Nice.
Gosh, that was amazing.
Oh my
For those of you who
God.
don't know who Joe Collins is, he is who voiced Percy in Vox Machina, an Exandrian musical.
I am about to just
How
break
did you
down
get
crying.
that?
That's amazing.
Oh my
Well,
oh my
the
gosh.
other day on Twitter, he had mentioned he's seen artists do as far as like original characters or concept art, but he can't draw. So instead, to send him as far as descriptions of characters and stuff like that. an idea clicked in my mind. So I messaged him about it. And his exact words were, "Sure, seems like it would be fun."
That's so awesome.
Oh my
So-
gosh, I've gotta go peg him on Twitter later, cause oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That-
I think we
that-
all do. I think we all need to like
wow.
at him and be like, "Thank you so
Um,
much."
Real quick,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask if we can take a quick break.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. We will be right back, guys. Okay, and the whoop.
Ooh, boy.
Wow. Wow.
So, surprise revealed. Now back into the action.
What the
So,
fuck?
The hell? He
I
kind of looks at
immediately go for the
Letari.
box.
Yeah, he moves. He moves.
you finish opening the box all the way, and inside you see, as far as you see some folded up sheets in the box, and on top you see some what you recognize as pieces to a firearm. Atari.
Mhm.
Um, make me a history check with advantage.
Woo. Please. Okay. I'll take the 21.
Okay. From reading through your notes and everything, he kept referencing a couple of his guns, and you immediately scratched two of them off of what this could possibly be, because
Mhm.
it's not small enough to be the other two. You're immediately taken aback because what you're staring at are the pieces to a gun referred to in the notes as bad news, which is, for all intents and purposes, a sniper rifle.
The voice in the box left you a pile of junk.
He left me pieces to a project.
Oh dear.
I
Huh.
don't even know how to build it, but I guess I'm gonna figure it out. I just don't know how he. How.
Can I ask one more nagging question?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was that?
Percival DeRollo. I know that's a weird name.
Who?
It could be weirder.
He
And as
was one of the members of the House of DeRollos from this place. He saved Whitestone.
Not
Saved
very
a
well.
lot of places.
as you look at the pieces of the box, the two names finally connect: Percival DeRollo and the Madman.
Okay. This is all a lot. And I am going to be very busy.
Carrying that.
Ah,
I'm not volunteering.
As you looked around the room, you did see maybe a couple bags, empty bags and stuff, as far as you were able to put them in.
yeah.
Um,
I'll just carefully
Still not
pack.
carrying it.
I'll carry it. It's fine.
out of game, all I can think of, I'll carry it. It's mine.
I said it's fine, not mine, but
I
yeah.
know, but out of game, I can imagine.
Yeah.
As far as the mine, no, I'll carry it. Yes.
Letari may not look that strong, but
She's got some muscles.
yes. Just doesn't look like she does.
Null may not look that strong, because he's not.
He's a Tuesday.
No, he's not.
Oh my god.
Ha
Uh,
ha ha.
I
I'm
assure you, I'll be
I'm
running
gonna
into a brick
punch
wall
you in
after
the
this.
face.
I'm gonna take a bit to pack all of this up. If you guys wanted to go check out the rest of the place. There's probably not any gold, but
I'll go.
The rest of it seemed like it was looted, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go look. Might as well explore.
We could probably camp here for the night. Might be safer.
You know?
I mean, the other town will be there by evening, I think.
I mean, how often are we gonna get the chance to sleep in a castle, though?
Fair enough.
I call the royal suite.
I'll let you know if I find the room. And he just kind of walks out and goes off on his own, I guess. I'll kind of do that as the thing.
Alright. As you walk away, I need you to roll me an investigation check.
Yay!
Do, do.
Investigation is +5, so 17.
Alright. As you begin to walk through and everything, you find, some larger bedrooms and stuff.
He's probably gonna gauge which bedrooms would look the safest too for each person.
Yeah.
Or when he gets back, he can point them out.
You look into one, and you see some. I don't want to say large, but they're not medium either. You see some scratch marks on the wall and on dresser.
Huh.
Which, if you judge by the claws that are on the statue of the bear, they're pretty similar.
I think I found the master suite.
That's how you identify the master suite. You continue to look around and everything. You do eventually stumble upon another locked door. This one, though, compared to all the other ones, this one is it's closer to looking of that of what was on the workshop, but it appears to be sturdier and more reinforced. And
He's
it is
still
shut
gonna
and locked.
try it, but he's gonna assume the key is not gonna work. He's just curious if this key opens other doors in the place.
Alright, you put the key in, turn it, you hear a clicking sound. The door unlocks.
Yeah. Again, he's not one to investigate, so he's just gonna kind of open the door.
Well-
Stalverk dies.
Yes.
It appears that whoever this person was decided, I'm going to lock my workshop the same way I work, and as you walk, same way I lock my, and as you walk in, you see not a lot actually, but what you do see is probably equivalent to about 2,000 gold.
Huh.
You see gems, you see, like I said, equivalent to 2,000 gold, so not 2,000 gold, but you see rubies, you see diamonds, you see just other gemstones, you see paintings, what appear to be a golden tea set.
You know, he's gonna pull out his bag and he's gonna start gathering like the gemstones.
Okay. You gather up all the gemstones.
He's probably gonna grab the tea set too, just because he figured.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw when you touch the tea set. When you touch the tea set.
Oh God! I don't know what this does. Wisdom save? That's a straight roll of 15.
Okay. Nothing happens, but you do feel a cold sensation creep up on you, but you're able to shrug it off. And you felt that when you touched the tea set.
Huh. No, he's gonna just shove it in his bag, and he's probably gonna have someone look at that later.
Night, Huffle.
Night, Huffle.
Alright, so you pretty much cleaned it out. What you grabbed was probably equal to about 1,300 gold. Like I said, there's quite a few paintings in there, but
He can't really
those
carry
are
those, yeah.
yeah, those are a little large to carry. One would probably take up a good portion of the wall of the vault itself. It's not huge. The vault by no means is huge. It's big enough. One other thing you see after you move a bunch of the gemstones, you see a brown bag. Small, well, not really small, but decent size bag. You see it just laying on the ground flat. Drawstrings, just pulled out so that it's loosely open.
Yeah, I'll grab that too.
All right.
Figure he'd loot what he can.
Do you look in it?
Sure.
You see nothing.
Okay.
You put your hand in and feel around.
Yeah, sure.
It goes up to your shoulder.
Oh, this is cool.
You have found a bag of holding.
Yay!
More loot.
And for the record, you don't know if anything is in this bag of holding.
Would he know how those work, though? That is the question I'm trying to think of.
Make me an intelligence check.
Yeah. He's not a big fan of magic items, so he
Yes.
doesn't use them very often. I think the only thing he has is his blink belt. That's probably not gonna be enough. 11.
You have no fucking clue.
Okay.
You just think it's a bag of holding, but you just think it's an empty one.
Okay.
You have no idea how it works.
Okay.
But other than that, you have a nice amount of gems. You have a nice bag of holding. You have a seemingly possibly cursed tea set in your bag.
He would have no idea, because again, he doesn't use
Nope,
magic items.
he would not. Like I said,
He probably
you felt
doesn't
the
even
cold-
think about it.
You felt
too.
the cold. You felt the cold feeling creep up on you.
He
but that's
probably realizes it's some type of magic, but I don't think he would realize it's
He was
bad.
pretty much like, meh,
Yeah.
gold.
Let's see.
Yes,
Just
he does
immediate-
have a blink belt.
Yes, he does have a blink belt. You're correct, but he doesn't like any other magic items. He likes that one because his daggers come back to him.
Yeah, because he doesn't really have range, so he throws his daggers when he does.
Yeah, exactly. But,
Yep.
you return as far as back to.
If he
No.
doesn't see anything else of interest, he probably will.
Alright.
He basically would just get rooms near that would look the safest, and then
All right. What you do? You end up finding a couple rooms that are safest. Let's go back to as you were leaving the room. Null, what were you doing?
I was writing down some notes.
Okay, is that it? Or
Just
were you
watching.
still hanging around the workshop and?
He's kind of sitting at like the doorway to it more so.
Mhm.
I just looking wherever Rand is probably just watching down the hall because
Okay,
he's not 100% convinced that this place is completely abandoned.
that's fair.
It's a big castle. There's a lot of places to hide.
Make me a perception check.
I mean, I haven't run into anyone, but you never know.
What'd you get? Say again. 9?
9.
Well, I'll put it to you in a way you can understand. Do you see anyone? 9.
Eh?
Do you hear anything? 9. You hear nor see nothing. You don't scratch that. You hear David. You hear Letari. You hear Letari, like, kind of giggling under her breath because she's excited about what she found.
Hmm?
I've never seen someone so excited over junk.
Stalverk doesn't think anyone's here, so he's not actively looking.
Yeah.
To be honest, so if there is, he
And-
would not spot them unless they sneak up.
Yeah,
on him.
there's nothing. There's nothing there. I'll just throw that out there. There's nothing in the castle. Maybe a few
Spirit,
animals
I know.
that you guys haven't found yet. That's it. By animals, I mean birds, squirrels,
Perros.
bats, immortal gods that want to enslave. No, I'm just kidding. But David, what are you doing?
You're muted, Drag.
Mm.
Right, forgot about that.
All good, my dude.
I'm gonna have David just kind of roam the halls for a bit because this place is actually kind of interesting.
All right, you looking for anything in particular, or just
Nah,
looking
just
around?
taking a stroll.
All right, make me a perception check.
Don't get lost.
That's gonna be 18.
All right, as you walk the halls, you see portraits hanging up on the walls and stuff. Some on the ground that look like they've fallen from where they were hanging. You do see name plaques on them. You walk down the hall, you just see a bunch of names, Derolo. And then you come to one you recognize the first name. And that's because you just heard it in your head.
Mm.
You come face to face with a portrait of Percival Derolo.
Huh.
You look beside it, and you see a portrait of what appears a half-elven woman with dark hair. And the plaque underneath her picture says Vexalia Visar Derolo.
Hmm.
And actually, before you got to Percival's, you saw a younger human girl. Looked probably a year or two younger than you currently are.
Yeah.
And underneath, you see the name Cassandra Derolo. Continue wandering. Don't see anything in particular. You do see a couple doors off their hinges, kind of leaned awkwardly against the wall. Other than that, you turn a corner and something flies by right by your face.
Okay.
I like how nonchalant he took that. Okay.
Yeah.
You turn to look down the hall and you just see a bird fly down the
Neat.
hallway. Neat.
Huh.
Neat.
So there are birds in here. This is fine.
You
I love David.
just continue wandering. There's no obvious present signs of danger. Nothing. It legitimately seems empty.
Yeah, so if something was going to stab me, it probably would have done it by now.
You make me
Okay.
deck. No, I'm just kidding. You make me a deck saving throw. No, please don't.
Could have suspended all the entire time. Stab.
Well, I mean, you're left alone with Letari at the moment. Speaking of
Yep.
Letari,
Hmm.
what are you up to as you're packing? Well, after you've packed up everything.
After I've packed up like the pieces of bad news and everything like that, I'm gonna start pulling some of the notes and making sure I have as much information to go off of as possible.
Mhm.
Especially if this is what I'm gonna be building.
All right. This has been the bane of your existence in this room.
Yeah.
Make me an investigation check.
Hey, Moxie.
I swear to flipping.
She rolled
It's
shit
a
again.
5.
What
Okay.
you doing?
I'm getting lost is what I'm doing, and I'm not even doing anything.
As you start getting frustrated because you can't find anything you can't really focus and find anything as far as bad news related, like blueprints or
There's-
anything.
Away from the
So
futon.
you start grabbing notebook after notebook, scanning through. It takes you, put it this way, Stalverk gets back by the time you finally find the first mentions of bad news that you have come across in the notebooks. And eventually you do start finding blueprints. You do start finding instructions. You start finding instructions on how to craft the ammunition for it.
Cool.
You do eventually start finding it. And let's just say, Stalverk, you were gone for about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
At least. So it took you about 2 hours going through all the books in there as far as just ripping through the pages trying to find something. And thankfully you finally did. So you gather up all those papers, you gather up some other notebooks as far as, some information you think you'd need and stuff, and you throw them all in the bag with bad news. Or
Especially
pieces.
if there's any commentary on Ripley again, or any mention of
You
weird
find
demon
maybe
things.
you find maybe 2 mentions of Ripley. One seems to be earlier from his childhood.
Right.
He mentions not fully trusting her, stuff like that. Another mention of her is her missing a hand.
Good.
And you kind of chuckle when you find the second one because that is the second one you find.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I don't fully trust this woman. Oh, look, she's missing a hand. So you get a slight chuckle out of that for some reason.
Well, because I probably know that if she was messing around with
Now,
Del.
on the grounds of demons, you don't find any mention. It seems like he
Okay.
kept those close to his heart.
Cool.
He was not exactly very forthcoming with that kind of information.
That's fine. Figured I'd poke around and make sure.
Yeah.
Because it was brought to my attention that was a thing, and so she's just gonna be like, just in case.
Yeah.
Hey, Stalverk.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of scaring me.
Why?
She's been spending the entire time you've been gone, tearing through those notebooks, just with this feverish look on her face.
Huh.
I don't want to get closer to her. I'm kind of scared.
All right.
So you do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Letari.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Sorry. It just took me way too long to find what I was looking for.
Hmm. I found a bag. And quite,
Congratulations. I had one on my back.
it's a bag of holding. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but it's a thing.
Where did you find the bag of holding?
In a room with a bunch of really expensive paintings and crap.
Anything else? Is it like empty or?
I mean, the paintings were there. There was this.
I'm talking about the whole bag of holding.
Ah,
Empty.
it's
Make an arcana check.
it's empty. I
That's
mean,
a
I don't
13.
know how it works.
You can't tell if it's empty or not because you don't know if there was anything in it.
Does he know how to
Make
check?
me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Intelligence check. No.
Just a nonchalant. No. You're not sure. Oh, an 8.
7.
Oh, 7. I looked like you were holding up as far as 3, as far as like that with the.
Can
never
I
mind.
try and see if I know anything? Because if
Make
there
an
is stuff
intelligence
in
check.
that bag, we need to know about it. Nope, that's an 8.
Oh, there's the 8. David, you start hearing some frustrating noise, like some noises that sound like frustration as far as you're coming back around the corner. I'm making your way
I mean, I
back
know
towards
how
the
to-
workshop.
a
Letari's
hold
like,
works,
yeah, I've
though,
got no
but-
idea, and is turning back to her
You know
notebooks.
how it works.
You see Null kind of reaches for it and kind of like just like doing this to see if anything comes out. I don't do nothing.
Nothing.
Huh.
You,
So I
you,
take
you
it
come
I'm
around. Yeah, you come around the corner. You see Null just holding his bag upside down, shaking it like violently. Like, all right, if there's anything in here, come out, kind of thing.
I
Isn't there
feel
a
like
way
I
to
just-
actually get rid of all the contents?
Mhm.
Yeah. He does
So
not
it just
know this.
walks to the door. What's happening there?
Oh, just see if there's anything in this bag. Doesn't seem to be.
Uh,
Roll me
Bag of
intelligence
holding.
check.
It's a
Yeah.
bag of holding, we're not sure.
It's cocked.
Please be the one who's smartest of all of us, please.
Okay, I need to relocate my tray because that did a weird thing and bumped things and okay.
I roll it.
I will take 15.
That's still not enough?
No, if I'm not mistaken, that is the highest roll as far as for an intelligence check
Yeah.
in this bag.
Yep.
No.
I mean,
David walks over to you, grabs the bag out of your hand.
Wait, I did?
Yes.
Okay.
And turns it inside out. To which
Alright.
you see about 10 pieces of platinum fall out. You see a longsword fall out. You see all right, let me see here. You see a hammer fall out. You see some more like loose gems, some rings, some little odds and ends. Look like whoever last use it to clear out a couple of rooms or something, as far as in a dungeon or some kind. But not much catches your attention until a bag hits the ground, coming out of it with a thud and a lot of jingling.
Alright. So turning it inside out.
Huh.
Collect
I have my
the
bag back?
rings.
Do you give the bag back, David?
Yeah, he would.
Oh,
He
okay,
would normalize it, then toss it over to him.
there you go.
Now I have a bag, yay.
Now you have a completely empty bag of holding.
Yeah, he didn't tell anyone about the gems and stuff, so he doesn't care about the money and stuff on the floor anymore.
Exactly.
Taking the rings and seeing if any of them have any like markings or anything like that.
You don't see any. They
None of them seem enchanted by anything.
No.
Or cursed.
No, but you don't. None of them seem enchanted. Yeah, you get no feeling from touching them. They just seem to be fancy rings.
He puts them on.
Okay. But you have some nice rings on your finger.
How many? He took them all. He didn't give a
5.
fuck.
There were about 5 of them.
So
There were 2 with green gemstones, 1 with a red, and I think. Let's see what it is. And
2 of 4 one-handed, 4 in one hand and 2 in another, and
there.
one in the other.
And then the other 2 had blue gemstones in it.
I am kind of curious about the mysterious jingle bag of jingliness, so I'm gonna check out the jingle bag.
You open it.
Yes.
You come face to face with a snake. No, I'm just kidding. You come face to face with about 500 gold.
Jeez.
So what's about nearly 500 split about 4 ways?
What?
What?
Okay.
125.
Barkeep.
Hmm.
Take a moment and re-say that slower. Fuck did you say?
125 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
He's gonna split that.
That That's insane. Where? Wow.
Stalverk still says nothing.
Smart man.
Thinking.
Smart, clever boy.
Oh yeah, but yeah, there's roughly that much in this bag, and you said there were platinum coins on the ground.
There are at least 10 platinum pieces lying on the ground.
Yeah, that's about 10 plat. And that was all that's out of the bag.
And like I said,
But-
you see what
Alright.
appears to be like a I want to say
Sword, you said?
Warhammer. Yeah,
Warhammer.
you see a regular longsword. There's nothing special about it. It just looks like something that came out of a blacksmith. And you see, I would call it a Warhammer if it wasn't for the fact it was about the top half of a Warhammer. It just the handle has been like cut in half, so it's the
Huh.
top portion of the hammer.
So a brick on a smallish or non-existent stick. Got it.
I'd say it's about maybe what's connected to the hammer part is probably about a foot of steel.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay then.
I'll be the first to admit it. This is the most freaking gold I've seen in one moment.
Stalverk's gonna sit down and kind of stuff in.
That's
Bag.
the most
Mm.
gold I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
No, I've seen, more than that my entire life.
I watched you.
She's not even gonna question it because Nal seems like that kind of person.
Yeah.
First read was rich person, don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's also like 25 deception.
Jeez. No way in
No.
hell.
I like
Ugh.
this is where I'm going my high rolls, lying about how much gold I've had in my life.
But you notice it starts to get darker. The sun is starting to go down.
Found you your master suite, by the way.
Oh, good.
Has some bear claws in the walls and stuff, and the dresser.
I'm assuming you mean not the pastry.
No. I don't think I've ever had one of those. That's interesting. Okay.
I'll have to make you one
I'm
at
not.
some point. I don't currently have the stuff to do that.
Do
All
we,
right.
do we need food stuff? We can go hunt or something.
Well, I got food. I just don't have that for bear claws.
Ah.
I say Stalverk would take the time to show you guys as far as to the rooms that he had found.
Yeah, he'll just take whatever room nobody picks.
Yeah. You guys lay down for a night's rest.
Oh, before he does, he's gonna put the gems in the bag now, but now that he's hidden.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
I
How is
feel like
the
this is
10
a bad
platinum
idea.
around, or is that just put it back in the bag?
Well, I was going to say, as you lean down to pick up the platinum, you notice that as the hammer hit the ground, it landed on top of two others. So there's 12 platinum.
Okay, so
So
that's
3
right?
each.
All
Yeah.
right.
He's also gonna put the tea set in there. I feel like it's a bad idea for him to touch it a second time.
No. You don't feel the same. You don't feel the same cold feeling again. Player knowledge. Once you pass it, you're good for a week.
Good to know.
So you can't be affected by it.
Yeah, he doesn't think too much of it anyways. He's just gonna put it away. He'll have it checked.
Yeah. I say it's gold.
Yeah.
It's gold. Why not?
Well, he knows it's magical, so he'll probably have it checked out first and
Yeah.
see exactly what it is.
Like I said,
know,
you guys.
I'm
go
reminded of
ahead.
something.
Mm.
Did I ever get that gold back to you for your rooms?
I don't need it.
I don't
We just
either.
came
It's really
across this, so
okay.
we're good now.
And anyways, I did stay in the room and anyhow, so
And I
it's
did
yours.
kind of steal the gold from those guys.
You know,
Fair.
but as you guys start to settle down for the night, like I said, no need to keep watch because
We could probably
you
lock
guys
the
feel
doors
safe.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you guys can lock the doors from the inside. There's windows, but you guys are on the second floor.
Are the windows big enough to like sit on the windowsill? By the way,
To
Is it
sit on the
open?
windowsill?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. Okay, he's gonna pull out his flute and like play it or something for a little bit. Because he has that. That's a thing.
There you go. Yeah. So, like I said,
Letari's gonna spend a couple of hours up poring over those notebooks, just looking at everything, reading as much as she can.
okay. You,
Everybody hears
like I
random
said-
music.
God.
It's more of a
I was
calm
gonna-
melody that he
Oh,
would
I was
do.
about to start playing Green Hills.
No, he would do a calm melody. That's what he does.
David won't crash until relatively late.
You just hear
Turn that down again.
I didn't mean I turned it down halfway as far as the main volume for the actual song too. That's the worst part.
It happens.
He probably forgot to
Um,
turn it down after the message.
Oof.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
fair. That's very fair. But yeah, you guys just hear music start drifting in as far as through their. At least two of y'all's windows do have slight break in them. It looks like as far as people throwing rocks, as far as to see if anybody would react to them in the castle. But it was pretty much a test to see if somebody was home.
Yeah.
You hear the music drift in, as far as from the direction of where Stalverk is. It's calming. You begin to ready to head to sleep for the evening. Null doing his 10-minute routine in a castle this time.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, you all are able to rest. And you get prepared for the trip ahead in the morning. Now, this I think is where we'll call it for the evening.
Okay.
All right.
I've severely lightened my load.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
A bag of holding, bad news, and
A
what the
lot
flip
of gold.
A lot of gold, and what the flip happened to Whitestone?
Yeah.
Yeah, does she want
Well,
to
I'm
investigate
assuming
more? Is the question to see if she can figure
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah. Maybe next week when my dice actually are on their best behavior.
Yeah.
I'm still extremely happy with how you guys reacted to the surprise. Everyone who's at the stream, everybody who's watching this on YouTube, go show your love as far as to Mr. Joe Collins. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, pretty much.
But with that, session 3 of Shadows of Landar comes to a close. As our adventurers begin Well, as their adventurers go to bed before their trip in the morning.
Before we finally get to Western, which
Yes.
is where all hell is going to break loose again, I have a feeling.
We'll see. Can't reveal all my secrets, can I? Then we'll have fun reactions like tonight.
Fair.
But, any announcements anyone would like to make? I know tomorrow night we might be trying for another Withra.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems so.
So we can do that combat that we
Mhm.
left up on.
Yeah.
And look at my notes. Magnet bat.
Magnet bat.
That is officially a thing in the moments chat.
I saw that and I love it.
No context, just magnet bat.
Yes. But
Thank you, Jay, for the 100 bits, by the way.
also, before I get, Fluffy has his Sunday session tomorrow. I think, right?
Yes. I do have my Sunday session. We are, like I said, down one player. About to be Jaeger by the DM, and we're be fighting something that crawled out of the mountains that are like giant four-legged skeleton things. It will
Fair.
not go horribly at all.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Possibly end up walking toward Jory's old home, which has been burned mostly to the ground except for one building.
Oh.
Oof.
And there's a lot of graves.
Oh.
And
Yay.
so that'll be fun. Fun trip down memory lane. And she's been there once before since she's left, but not with anybody else. As for next Friday, I'm not sure what's going on next Friday. It is our graduation weekend.
Oof.
There's no takedown for it because that's going to be absorbed on Monday.
Oh. It's pretty much be like doing it in your own time.
Guys, no
Oh,
school
well.
on Monday. You don't need to clean your area. You don't need to start summer cleaning.
Sounds legit.
You know.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think it's time to say bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye time.
Bye, everybody.
Coming out.
Thanks for coming.
Bye, everyone.
Good